Hey, greetings, everyone. We are live again, Dynasty Mir with OneAfrica Properties. Our partner from Namibia will be joining us shortly. She's having some technical difficulties, so she will be coming on shortly. So please be patient and bear with us. Again, we are live. We're just waiting for Miss Ndeshi to come on and join us. I hope everyone's having an awesome Saturday wherever you are at on this planet. Guys, make sure you hit that like button as you come to the chat room. Again, please hit that like button as you come to the chat room. Also, visit oneafricaproperties.com, oneafricaproperties.com, your central source for real estate on the African continent. And again, I apologize about being tardy. Once again, I apologize about being tardy, but we have an awesome show lined up for you guys. Once she comes on, we will get up and rolling. I just did not want to lose the Facebook stream because with Facebook, if you don't get started by 10 minutes after the scheduled time, you'll lose the stream. So I just want to go ahead and come on. And here she is right here. Hey, Ndeshi, we are live. Just to let you know, Miss Esther.
Yeah.
How are you?
Um.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay, can you hear
Hi.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, One Africa Properties. Everybody, this is Esther Ndeshi. She is one of our new partners out of Namibia, a country that I visited once. All right, and I need to come back to, guys. Namibia is a hidden gem. It is a hidden gem. Beautiful country, beautiful people. Last time I was there was, I think, 2012, either 2000, 2012. 2012 was the last time I was there. I was
Okay.
supposed to go back in 2013, but the airport that I was going to fly into in Odongwa, I think it is,
Ndangwa?
Ondongwa, yeah, Ondongwa. They were
Okay.
renovating the airport, so the airport was shut down. So I couldn't fly into the
Uh.
airport, and I didn't want to drive from Windhoek to Odongwa. So because I was already tired, because I already had did a lot of driving when I was in Mali. Then
Oh,
I was
you should
supposed
have.
to go. No, in fact, in fact, let me back up.
Mm-hmm.
2013, the reason why I didn't go was because my flight going from Mali to, I think, Ethiopia to catch a connecting flight from Ethiopia to South Africa, then go to Namibia, got canceled. So it pushed it back. So I had to just go. I went to Kenya and I came back to America. Then the following year was the year that they were having they were renovating the airport. So they shut the airport down. I'm like, how do you completely shut down an airport? Like, who does that? Who
Uh.
completely shuts
It.
down an airport?
Yeah, that is the reason because Ondangwa is actually not an international airport. It's a
Right.
local airport.
Hmm.
So I am. I don't know how your flight was scheduled to Ondangwa, but they could have scheduled it to Windhoek. Then it would, or in Wafes Bay or any other towns. Then you
Hmm.
can come in the country better.
Yeah. So I didn't go, but I am due a trip to Namibia. I have to go. The great thing, what I love about Namibia is roads are
Mm-hmm.
great, infrastructure is great.
Mm-hmm.
Um, very small population, small, but still clean, quiet, infrastructure's
Friendly
on point,
people.
friendly
Yes.
people. You would
Yes,
love
that is Namibia.
Namibia. Right. That is Namibia. I think, as more of the diaspora, as we relocate over to Africa, a lot of people don't know about Namibia. A lot of people now, they're going to, it's usually Ghana, now Tanzania, and now Rwanda. but people aren't considering Namibia. And I'm telling you guys, you need to consider Namibia. I can't wait to go back. I'm gonna go back and visit. But Miss
Please
Esther,
come
go.
back. Please come back.
I'm coming back. I have to come back. But Miss Esther, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes. My name is Esther Ndakunda, but I prefer people calling me Ndeshi. So I'm a real estate agent based in Namibia, and I'm practicing a real estate agency in Windhoek, the capital city for Namibia. Um, Basically, Namibia, I'm not sure now if I should go
Go
ahead
ahead.
with the
Go
whole.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Namibia is a very beautiful, young, democratic, and peaceful country, and it's located on the on the southwest continent, southwest Africa, and you can easily distinguish it by the desert along the Atlantic Ocean. So Namibia is a home to more than 2.5 million people from that were that are Namibians, and some are from different countries. Um, yeah, basically that is Namibia, and we are known for the tourists, the best tourist attraction in Africa.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, we
Okay.
have like a lot of wildlife in the ecosystem tourism. So, yeah, that is Namibia. And if we have to go into details about Namibian real estate and foreigners accessing real estate in Namibia, I am I'm supposed to look at my presentation now,
Uh-huh.
but I don't have.
Well, well, let,
I think.
well let me ask you this. Why should the diaspora consider Namibia? Like, why? Why Namibia? Like, sell me on
Um, Namibia is like I said, Namibia is a peaceful country. We are still a small population, so that is one reason to consider. There are still a lot of opportunities, unexplored opportunities in Namibia. So, uh, and there are like a lot of things in Namibia that other people can come to Namibia. And currently, we are talking about the economic. We are talking about the economic or investment opportunities in Namibia. So that is one of the reasons why other people must come to Namibia.
Okay. So let's jump into the real estate. Now, one thing I
Mhm.
like about Namibia is you have modern infrastructure and at affordable prices
Yes.
compared to other other places, other countries. Let's get into that.
Um,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yes. Okay. You see, the when it comes to Namibia and um, customer consumption, uh, prices are a bit lower. I can't really say a bit lower, but uh, they are affordable.
Right.
They are affordable compared to other countries, and that is probably because we are still we are still less people in Namibia, and yeah, we are still a young population in Namibia.
Now, as far as acquiring real estate, what's the, I guess, the laws for and rules and regulations for foreigners who want to acquire real estate in Namibia?
As far as it's concerned, in Namibia, when it comes to foreign nationals owning a land in Namibia, there there is no there is no prohibition except on the agricultural land.
Okay.
So basically, what happens is that if you are a foreigner and you want to own a real estate in Namibia, you must you must you must be legally, you must have a uh, legal permit documents to enter Namibia, and you must have sound, verifiable financial investment funds, and you must not be from any of the countries that have been listed under the United Nations ban list as per the Financial Intelligence Act. So Namibia is like we are law-abiding citizens. We follow all the rules and regulations very seriously.
Okay.
So if any nationals is interested in, there are now two ways to own properties in Namibia: the residential property or agricultural. When it comes to residential, as long as you are not you have your legal requirements to enter Namibia, then there is no prohibition for you to purchase any property in Namibia. When it comes to agricultural land, that is when we are that is where the prohibition comes in. There are some prohibition which prohibit foreigners to own agricultural land in Namibia, but as long as you have as long as you get a consent from the minister to own such, or you are in a company, a close corporation, you are in a company where you can own the minority share, like 49%, then
Okay.
in a 51% must be owned by a Namibian.
Okay.
Or when you are married to a Namibian citizen in a community of property,
Okay.
or maybe you by power of succession, where you have like inherited or you have succeeded somebody to own such shares in that agricultural land, then you can own. When we are talking about agricultural land, we are referring to farms, either commercial or yeah, those things.
Right.
So now when now you are ready to purchase a property in Namibia, you must as a foreign nationals, you must seek assistance from a registered real estate agent who will work with a registered lawyer. We call them conveyancers, and through that way you can acquire land. Then your real estate agent will help you in search for the property, in advising what the document the requirements, as well as on the way of funding your property.
Okay.
So
Now,
once now, uh-huh,
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
you want to,
Continue. Go ahead. Go ahead.
okay, once now, once you have now, you have discussed with your real estate agent, then the real estate agent will be able to show you around properties. They will be able to show you properties around Namibia in any town or any city which you prefer to live in. Once you found the property, you must one need to complete a sale agreement, or we call it a deed of sale,
Mm-hmm.
uh, which will be taken to either your financial institution or to the conveyancer who will transfer the property and register your title into the deeds office.
Now you
Only
mentioned,
then, only
no, no,
then. uh
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So once the process is done for registration, then you get your title deed, um, that the property has been registered into your name. Now you again have to you will have become an owner of a property in Namibia, and you must now register your municipal services with the local authority or the municipality of the town where you want to reside.
Okay. We have a question. Do most people own single family homes or multifamily?
Excuse me?
In let me break it. So, do most people own single family homes or apartments? And did you hear me?
Um, it depends on the preference of the person. But in Namibia, we live mostly in um, free freestanding
Okay.
houses.
Okay.
Especially families. It depends how big your family is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
And
Um,
what then? Mhm.
and then Miss Esty also asked, "God, I have a house flying here. Just getting on my nerves. Where's the best place to find a real estate agent? OneAfricaProperties.com, Miss Esty. Go to OneAfricaProperties.com, and we can help you guys out. We can help you out with that process. Let me put the link in the chat room. OneAfricaProperties.com. Okay. Also, too, now in
Mhm.
that you're going to be you have several listings that you're going to be placing on the One Africa Property site here shortly as well. So, guys, be on the lookout for that as well. Um, like I said, we're opening up in Namibia now. So, guys, make sure you visit oneafricaproperties.com, and Miss Indeshi is going to be putting her listings on there. All right, let's see. We have another question. What is the average cost of a home in Namibia, roughly?
Um, as for sectional title,
Well, we'll say
um,
okay. If I wanted a 3 bedroom, 2 bath
yeah.
home.
When I'm referring to sectional title, I mean like apartments now.
Okay. No, we want something freestanding, not an apartment. Like,
Okay, freestandings.
yeah.
Uh, the average price will be uh, s- something between 1.7.
This is Rand, right?
Yes, 1,700,000 Namibian dollars. So in US dollars, that would
It's
okay.
about 117,000 US dollars. That's not bad.
E-
That's what I got. About 117,559 US dollars. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
yeah,
Yeah, $118,000. Yeah, that's not bad.
okay.
Mhm. And with that, so let's talk about more on the infrastructure. So
Mhm.
how's the electricity in Namibia? Is it like it's not like other countries where you have to have a generator and do you pretty much have 24-hour electricity? Like how's that work?
Yeah, actually, that is one of the best part in Namibia. If you live in an urban place, urban land in towns,
Hmm.
we have 24-hour electricity.
Okay.
Uh, other people, other people now have resorted to getting solar powers,
Okay.
so which can subsidize your your electricity usage.
Hmm.
So it's something like uh, it's a how do I say it's about 60% of your consumption.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about somebody else is asking financing. If I'm a
Hmm.
foreigner and I wanted to finance a home, how would that work? Like how would that work? Like do you
A
offer, or
farmer.
is there financing options for foreigners? Like if I wanted a home loan, if I wanted to get a home loan
Yeah.
and pay.
For for home loans, it depends now on which country you are coming from.
Okay.
There are home loans options as long as you provide your proof of funding from um, from the country of your origin.
Okay.
Then the two banks will be able to work together
Hmm.
to see how much you can qualify for.
Okay.
Uh, are you now asking if I think I didn't get the question very well. Are
If
you
I
asking if
if I'm a foreigner, right, and I want to
uh-huh.
buy a home in Namibia, but I want to finance it, I want a loan. Like I can't pay 117,000. I can't pay 1.7 million Namibian dollars up front. Is there a way
uh,
I can space the payments over a certain period of time?
then you have that is when we have to pro- you we have where you have to provide your financial documents to the bank, to the financial institutions which you prefer to fund your documents. Then they can work out based on your proof of finances or proof of your um, proof of source of income in your country of origin. Then they will be able to work out how much home loan you can get from them
Okay.
and how much of a down payment you can put up.
Okay. All right. Miss SB's asking, is it easy to find a dependable contractor? So if you want to get work done on your home, is it easy to find somebody who's dependable who could do work on your home? Like fix your home, renovate your
Fix
home,
here.
renovate your home. Like is it easy to find a dependable contractor to renovate a home?
Yes, they are depending now if you are buying through the bank or you are buying through cash with your real estate agent will be able to advise you on the dependable contractors that uh, can work on your home. So you can go as far as getting at least three different quotations, and you can
Mhm.
choose uh, the cheaper one, or you can choose the who is giving you a better deal and doing the best work for you as
Mhm.
you require.
Okay. Let's see here. You're speaking on the different types of titles available when purchasing a property. Like what
Mhm.
type? What are the different types of titles?
So there is a free, or we call it a full title.
Okay.
That is now when you are buying a freestanding house, you have your own compound. You can say your own compound, your own earth.
Hmm. Okay.
So that we call it a full title. Then you have a sectional title. Sectional title is when you are buying from a complex, either offices, can be um, a building of flats, a block of flats.
Okay. Let's see here, guys. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a couple callers. If you'd like to call in, link is in the chat room. Go ahead and call in and ask your question. Again, link is in the chat room. If you have a question, click on the link, and you're more than welcome to ask uh, your question. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we'll just wait for people to call in and ask your question.
Okay.
We'll take a couple questions. Um, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I got to get back to Namibia. I miss it. I have to get
You
back.
you must come back.
I have to come back. So guys, we're waiting for you to click on that link and call in and ask your uh your
Ndeshi.
your question. So because we have a lot of questions in the chat room, so I just want to go ahead and get people to call in, and you know we'll make this more interactive and ask their questions. So you went over the different types of titles. Yes, a non-citizen can own land in Namibia, Tiarka. Yes, a non-citizen can own land in Namibia. So let's see here. What else do we have here? As far as lenders, is there a credit system in Namibia? Like, would it go off a credit score?
Yes, there is. Um, I'm just I cannot really ascertain at which extent, but if you are buying through the bank will be able to give you all those details.
Okay. Now, a
If
foreigner, can a foreigner have a freehold title, like full ownership, a foreigner for land or a home?
yes,
Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Shout out to DC. Thank you for the super chat. What's a good budget for a two-bedroom condo? Like, I wanted a two-bedroom condo in Windhoek, downtown Windhoek, by the Hilton Hotel. I remember I think I stayed at the Hilton when I was in
uh,
Windhoek. I stayed at the Hilton Hotel, downtown Windhoek, when I was in Windhoek. What's a good budget for a two-bedroom condo in that area?
uh, so if you that is like now central, we call it Windhoek Central.
Okay.
So it will be something between 1,300,000 and 1.5.
That's not bad. That's not
No.
bad at all. Yeah.
for for foreigners it's not bad, but for Namibians, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For a foreigner, because I mean you're in Central Windhoek, so like
Mm-hmm.
I stayed at that Hilton. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, go ahead, Vivian.
Hi, I have a question. How are
Hi,
you?
Vivian. I'm fine.
Hi,
How are you, Vivian?
I'm doing well.
All right.
I'm just because I'm from America, I'm just kind of needing a breakdown of how the lending works. I know we have a credit system in addition to having to show bank statements and proof of funds and different things. Do
Yes.
you all have a credit system or do they go just based off your income?
You see, Vivian, it all depends on the loan officer that will be working with your application at the bank. So they look at your fine. They look at your income, and they look at your spending. So
Okay.
the better your spending is, the better for you to qualify for uh, for a loan.
Okay.
Vivian. So Vivian, in
Uh,
Africa, Vivian, there's really no. I mean, South Africa and Namibia, they're starting to catch up, but people pay cash for home. They really don't finance like that out there. So, it's just that's more of a Western thing as far as 3 point put FHA or conventional loan. It's more of a Western thing. Now I know they have special
so
programs for if you're a local, but for the most part, if you're a foreigner and you're looking to acquire a home in Africa, and if you want to finance it, just be prepared to put about 50% down. Then the remainder will be due over the course of maybe 3 to 5 years. That's usually how it goes.
Oh, 3 to 5. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. There's
So
no
it's short
30.
term loans.
Yeah, yeah. There's no 30-year or 20-year term like here in America. Now, I think in South
no.
Africa and maybe even Namibia, if you're a
Hi,
local, go ahead.
Amia. Can I
Go ahead.
explain on
Go ahead.
that?
Go ahead.
We actually have a loan facility where you can get a loan up to 20 years, but it will probably be required. It depends on the bank that will be processing your application. When they look at your credit facility, they will be able to advise you. We are able to loan you this amount for a certain period, for this certain period. Then they will probably ask you for a down payment on a percentage of the total loan. So, but we do have loan facilities. As long as you have a legal documents to enter Namibia, and you are able to furnish your source of income wherever you are, then the bank might be able to give you a loan.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. All right.
And can I ask one more question, then I'm gonna leave you alone?
No, go ahead.
Yes, you are welcome for that.
Do you all have a lot of people who rent? And if so, what would you say the average renter pays per month?
Um, the rental paper on a freestanding.
Yes.
Okay. I probably need to get. I should have gotten my calculator on this. Um. Okay. On a two bedroom income. I mean, in a two-bedroom uh apartment. you will be able to rent it out on a price between 7.5 to 9,000, depending on the location.
Okay.
And
That is
is that per year?
Namibian dollars, ne?
Right. Is that
No,
per
that
year or
is
per month?
per
Per month.
month.
Per month. Okay.
Per month. So on a three bedroom house, on a 3 bedroom, it's something between 8,000 and 11,000, depending on the location as well.
So what
The
location
locality.
should you be in if you want to get top dollar?
Uh, um, you you must be in a. It must be centrally located. So if I have to give you the locations, we have locations like Ludwigsdorf, Avis, Eros, Kleine Windhoek, Kleine Kupe, Ludwigsdorf. Oh, sorry, I say thereof, Olympia, Academia. Yeah, those are the areas I can refer you for a
Thank
better and a
you.
top dollar.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay. Appreciate you, Vivian. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Go ahead and call in. Link is in the chat room. Click on the link and you're more than welcome to ask your question. Again, link is in the chat room. Click on the link and you're more than welcome to ask your question. So, but Esther, thank you so much for joining us. Is it winter
Thank
right
you.
now? Is it winter right now in is it cold right now in Namibia or is it hot?
Yeah, it's a bit cold.
Okay.
It's actually winter. It's supposed to be winter in Namibia,
Okay.
but with this global warming, or I don't know what is going on nowadays, it's no longer as cold as it used to be. So it's a bit warm, like today.
Go ahead, Shenard.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Everybody's doing okay.
Hi, Shanad. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm fine.
That's good. All right, so I got a question. If I wanted to get, I don't really feel like asking any sort of like a rhetorical question,
If
but
can you repeat your question?
No, he hasn't asked yet. Go ahead, Shenard. Ask your question.
if I
Okay.
wanted to get like a property and say, where are you located, Esther?
She's
If
in
you want
Namibia.
to,
Namibia.
Namibia,
yes,
yes.
I'm in Namibia, in Windhoek, the capital city.
Okay. So if I wanted to get like a house, let's say like a two-story house, how much would that be? Say like 4 bedrooms, a living room, something like that. Something that's already built.
Um, it I would advise we have all
No,
the
I'm not asking you if you know. I'm just saying like and like just like it just based on what you if you know like how much does like a regular two-story building go for?
Yeah, but Shenard, this is the thing.
we
So, Shenard, so Namibia is a country, right? So it'll be equivalent to asking how much does a two-story, four-bedroom house cost in America?
I know.
So
She
what we have
said
to do,
no. She said Namibia is something the capital city, right? So I'm really talking
yes.
about the capital. So how much?
Are you asking how much?
Yeah.
Okay. You are asking the
How
price.
much would you pay for it?
How much would I pay for a 4 bedroom house? Is
Yeah.
that your
So like
question?
a two-story house.
For a 4 bedroom house, it has to be it depending now on the location and the state of the property and the state in which the property is. um, it will be something between 3 million and 4 million Namibian dollars.
Okay.
But that depends on the location which you want to buy in.
Okay. Namibia, that's trying to see where that's at.
We are close. We are
Namibia is in between Angola and South Africa, southern.
The
yes,
Central East, right?
yes.
South,
Share.
all right, you good,
Yeah.
Shinar?
Yeah, I
I mean,
to share screen.
let me ask you something, Dinette. You have your company is called One Property. You have a company, right?
Yeah, it's OneAfrica Properties.
OneAfrica Properties.
So it's sort of like you're able to like, if I hit you up and you'll be able to find me like a property where?
Wherever you. So right now, currently, we're active in Nigeria. We have partners in Nigeria, Gambia, Namibia, South Africa, Tanzania, Gambia, and Senegal and Rwanda. So that's where our partners are.
Okay. And you're partnering with them.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. So you're like a real estate agent, basically.
Well, we're a market.
Real estate agent.
Right, Shinar. So we're a marketplace. So what we do, we partner with agents in these countries. They place their listings on our site, and then we bring buyers to the table.
Okay. So let's say if hold on, Danes, let's say if someone just travels to let's say Sierra Leone. You have any business in it? You don't have any business in there, right?
We have a partner, but they don't have any listings yet, so we don't currently right now. I'm just gonna say no. We don't have any partnerships in Sierra Leone.
Have you been to Sierra Leone?
I'm Sierra Leonean.
Okay. So let's say if someone decides to travel there, and like let's say if someone just goes there and they find out from the locals how much a certain property is.
Okay.
Right? Wouldn't that be better than going through you or through someone else or any other?
So Shinar, this is how it works. So number one, we don't put a markup on the price. The price is the price from what Esther gives us. That's number one. So there's no markup. All right.
Who's Esther? Who's Esther?
Shinar, Esther's the lady that you're speaking to.
No, she's from Namibia. I'm saying I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to her.
No, but so Shinar, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to explain our business model, and then it will make sense. Okay. So yes, if you want to travel to Sierra Leone yourself and meet somebody and buy land, you're more than welcome to. I mean, that's completely
it's not even about. I'm just saying let's say if I was born in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Right. I wasn't though, but let's say if I was, what would I get? Like, just let's assume that the person that I'm getting the place from assumes that I'm
Shinar, let me back up for a second. So we're talking about Namibia right now, and we have Esther on from Namibia. So Esther, I apologize. Do you have any questions about real estate in Namibia, Shinar?
Guys,
I already asked a question.
Can I?
All right. So Shinar, do you have any other questions about any other questions?
Let us talk real quick. I may have a question. I want to hear her talk.
Okay. Should I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Esther.
Okay. Now, Shanat, I wanted to clarify maybe on the business model if you feel like you don't understand it better. What happens is I'm a real estate agent in Namibia. Dynasty is in America. So for African diasporas, sometimes it becomes difficult to get a property onto the ground in the country which you want. So as I partner up with Dynasty, it's a OneAfrica Property, I mean. So it's a, if I get a mandate to sell a property, I market it on the OneAfrica Property website, which gives it more exposure to international clients.
Yeah, I know.
At the at the end of
There's
the
real
day,
estate agents across the world. I get it. I know.
all right.
Hey, Shinar,
So
brother,
it's
Shinar, we
Okay.
appreciate you coming on, Shinar. Thank you, thank you. I just, rest of time. All right, go ahead, Esther.
okay. So it's much more of an exposure to partner
Mhm.
up. For me, it's I get like clients that will come onto my website.
Mhm.
They want properties, but that client is either in Nigeria, and I cannot verify the reality of that client. So in this way, it's better because I can always ask another agent who is in a who is listed on a OneAfrica Property to check for me that client. Do you, do you want? Okay. So yeah, that is the better way to collaborate in this.
Right. Right. It's just Esther. I know when somebody's being sincere and when somebody starting to trying to start something. So, we don't. I want to maximize your time and our time. And I mean, if this guy has
Yeah.
a question, he could always email me. But we're transparent. You can ask anything you want to.
Yes.
But I know when it's coming from sincerity, somebody being
Yes.
sincere versus somebody who has ulterior motives, and we just we're not going to tolerate that around here. So,
And thank you.
no problem. Like I said, we'll take a couple more questions. Uh, Go ahead and click on the link, guy. The links on the chat room. And guys, and again, you're more than welcome to ask any question you want to. But again, I know when somebody's being sincere and when somebody is just wasting time trying to, um, you know, cause trouble. So again, links in the chat room. Click on that link, call in, and you can ask your question. Oh, what about mixed use properties? That's a good question. So, Esther, so like here in America, you have where
Mhm.
some people they'll have their commercial property like on the bottom
Mhm.
floor, like where they run their business, and then
Mhm.
they'll live on like the top floor.
Mhm.
It'll be their residence. Do you guys
Yeah,
you guys
we
you
do
do it?
have
Okay.
that as well.
Okay.
We do
Uh
have buildings that are like that as well. That is what we call sectional titles. It falls under sectional titles.
okay. All right, Tiarka, go ahead.
Can I be heard?
DR, you're very low. We can't hear you.
Hi.
Tiarka. All right, going once,
Mike, turn.
going twice. Tiarka, we can't hear you. Going once, going twice. Tiarka, try to call back in. All right, links in the chat room, guys. If you want to call in, please click on the link. Like I said, we're going to be on here for about 10 more minutes. So if you'd like to call in and ask a question, you're more than welcome to. All right, Tiarka, if you got your mic working, then you're more than welcome to call back in. We could try again. We have 10 more minutes. We'll take a couple more questions. Um, so, okay. Black Beauty says, like, I want to run my hair business downstairs from home. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. You're more than welcome to do that. Let's see what else we have here in the chat room. Yeah, guys, what we're building with OneAfrica Properties, we're building the imagine Redfin, Zillow, Trulia of Africa. That's what we're doing, and what we're doing, we're partnering with local agents who want exposure. They're placing their listings on our site to give it exposure. We bring a buyer from our site, and we get you guys set up. We're screening there's a screening process as well when it comes to the agents and the developers who we allow on our site. Because yeah, you're right. You guys are more than welcome to go to Nigeria, go to these countries on the ground and buy property. But number one, the amount. Esther, here we go. Here's a good question, Esther. What can go wrong in Namibia by partnering with the wrong agent? Do you guys have you guys do you guys experience do people experience situations where the same property sold to about 5 different people? Um, does that happen in
Uh,
Namibia?
yes, it does happen. The best way as a real estate agent is to get a sole mandate on a property for a certain period. So if you don't sell it within the stipulated period, then the seller has the right to terminate or once your mandate is expired, then you get the seller has the right to choose a different agent. But the seller also has the right to decide, I don't want to sell my property on a sole mandate. I'll give it to multiple agents.
Okay, no. What I mean, Esther, is so like in Nigeria, in Ghana, Sierra Leone, you'll have instances of when the seller will sell
Mhm.
his land to 5 people. And then there's a disagreement between the 5 different people on who's the true owner. And it gets dragged out in court. Does that happen?
Um, it hasn't happened. I've seen it. I've seen it in two more cases, 1 to 2 cases, I can say. But when a seller does that, it's not. It's when there was no real estate agents involved.
Mhm.
Mostly, it happens that the seller gets a down payment. That is when a seller decides, I want to sell cash only. So when a person sells cash, they can get money from anybody without a deed of sale. So in Namibia, what happens is that when you can ascertain that your property is being, or you are the only person that have signed, it's when the transaction is by the legal attorneys who are transferring the property. But if you sell a property and you buy a property, you give money to somebody and you did not receive papers that the property has been registered into your name, then you have not bought the property yet. So the best way is to work with a registered real estate agent who can ascertain the procedures have been followed.
Absolutely. Ot Sample, go ahead. Go ahead, Ot. Unmute yourself. Ot Sample, you have to
Uh,
unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I don't have anything to say. I'm just
You,
listening for now.
huh?
What is the question?
No. You had clicked on the link to ask a question, so I was saying you go ahead and ask your question.
No, no, I don't have any question right now. Sorry.
Okay. All right, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And guys, if you want more information as far as acquiring property in Namibia, go to oneafricaproperties.com. Go to oneafricaproperties.com. And again, Esther is one of our partner agents. Oh, go ahead. All right, yeah, that's why I don't like putting the link in the chat room. I'd rather just put it in the have people email for it. So yeah, so what we'll do, we'll go ahead and start closing out. We'll go ahead and close out. Oh, tourism.
All
What is
right.
there to do in Namibia as far as tourism? Me, the first time I went to a pool and I spent time with the Himba. I spent time with the Himba when I went.
Wow.
So what else is there to do for
We have a lot. We have a game. We have we have about 14 national parks where you can see wild animals. We have the dunes. Namibia has got a desert, and we have the longest dunes, and we have the sea.
Okay.
So, and on the on the east part, we have east, northeast. You can say northeast of Namibia. We have the rivers and the Grand Canyon. Yeah.
All right, Miss Mundo, go ahead.
Hi, would I need a permanent residence or citizenship to buy land there, or to develop properties?
You don't need you just need a valid entry permit to be in Namibia. You don't need to be a citizen. You just need to be you just need a valid documents to be in Namibia, a valid reasons to be in Namibia. That is what they are looking at.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Mundo, where are you calling from?
I'm from Kenya.
From Kenya? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
We're interested in developing in East and Western Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
calling.
you.
All right, Tiaka, you're the last caller. Go ahead.
All right, can I be heard now?
Go
Can
ahead.
y'all hear
Yes,
me?
Yes.
Loud
Okay,
and clear.
thank
Go
you.
ahead. Hey,
All
Tiaka,
right.
you gotta do me a favor. You have to turn down the playback in the background.
Can I be heard now? Oh man. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Tiaka, you gotta do me a favor. You have to turn down the playback in the background.
Oh man, I don't know what to do about it.
Tiaka, you gotta just
Okay.
turn off the video that's playing that you're watching, the live you're watching. You gotta turn that off.
I don't know what to do about it.
Tiaka, you gotta just turn off the video that's playing that you're watching, the live you're watching. You gotta turn that off.
Okay, I turned off the live.
Okay, there we go. Go ahead. Ask your question.
Okay. So in real estate listings over here, you know, when they list the property, they list also like the schools, the crime rate, and things of this nature. And you know, I was just wanting to know, you know, like what are the people in Namibia about? You know, are they, you know, because we in America, we really don't know. You know, we sometimes we think, you know, we'll be walking into situations where people are extremely tribal, or Sharia law will arrest you for anything or things like this, and we coming into a foreign country. So if you know we want to find places to live, you know, on our home continent, but we don't really know where to go. So what is the society like in Namibia?
Um, like I've explained before, it's up to you to decide that the agent will be able to work you through on which are the localities. But as far as I'm concerned, in Namibia is a very friendly country. I'm sure every country has got its downfalls and other things, but Namibia is a very uh, peaceful country. And
TR,
as hello,
go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
okay. So as long as you work with an agent who can show you the properties around the location or the locality where you want to buy in, and when they advertise, when an agent is advertising, um, you get you get the mandate to list the property based on uh, the outside of the property. It's not like we do go to the property of the neighbors and ask them how is your how is your living condition, to say who are you. We don't do the background check of the neighbors. But uh, if the owner who is on that property, they will be able to give you that at this residential, I have been here. I have been here. I have been here for this long. I have been here for this long, and I haven't encountered any issues. The neighbors are this and this. You
Right.
see, the neighbors are friendly. This neighbor, you are able to do this. Or, but in most cases, Namibia, if you are in a freestanding house, it's like you are in your compound. You hardly even see your neighbors. You are in your own compound.
Got you. Got you.
And Tiarka,
Uh,
we could. I mean, Tiarka. Also, I suggest people. Have you visit like which countries in Africa have you been to?
I've never been to Africa.
Well,
Never.
what I tell people, go visit. Like, I mean, you could fly direct from Atlanta. I think either from Atlanta or from DC. In fact, you can fly direct from Atlanta or DC straight to Joburg, and then catch a flight from Joburg to Windhoek, and it's like a maybe like a 2.5 hour flight from Joburg to Windhoek.
Hmm.
So I would just say, just hop on that plane and go visit. Walk around the streets of Windhoek. Where are you located now?
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee right now.
I would say this: Windhoek is safer than Cashville.
Say again.
I said Windhoek is safer than Cashville.
Okay. I
Trust me.
got you. Now Nashville is a pretty chill place, man.
Uh-huh.
So I'm originally from Memphis, and it's night and
Oh,
day.
it's definitely safer than Memphis.
Right, everywhere stays safer than Memphis. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. I mean, like wherever you're at in America, for the most part, the countries in Africa, cities in Africa, you're going to be safer anyway. So, you might have like a little petty crime, like don't leave your cell phone,
yeah,
exposed. Somebody's going to snatch your cell phone. Don't leave it exposed by
Mhm.
itself. At the coffee shop. Little
Right.
things like that. But as far as like violent crimes, like murders and drive-bys and all that other stuff, I mean, it might happen here and there, but it's super, 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 super rare. Like I said, it's more petty crimes. Like if you leave your cell phone at the coffee shop,
Somebody
chances
got that.
are somebody gonna come get it. Yeah, it's gonna be
Right.
gone. So, don't do little things like that. But
Mhm.
yeah, but it also depends on which locality the coffee shop is, because
uh
sometimes you may go to the coffee shop and uh, when you leave, the waiters will just take your phone and put it away, and
yeah,
when you
true.
come back, you get your phone will be recovered.
No. But yeah, Tianka, when you're ready to visit, I take people over to Africa. I'm taking a group to Nigeria next month. You know, I could definitely organize something for Namibia. Just hit me up. Let me know when you're ready.
All right, thank you, bro. Appreciate the question, answering the question, Esther. Thank you.
No problem,
Thank
brother.
you.
Our last caller, brother Buckner, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Prince? And hey, Esther, great
Hi,
information.
Darren.
I appreciate you guys today. But what I want to know, man, for people who are looking to buy property over there and they don't want to go through all this stuff themselves and trying to deal with all this stuff, Prince, do you offer something that like a consult so we can get a real one-on-one consult with you or people of your team or whatever? So is there a way that we can get a consult with you?
Absolutely. Go to OneAfricaProperties.com. Again, OneAfricaProperties.com. Send us a message, and email us, and we definitely can help you out, sit down with you and answer all questions and get you in contact with the right people so we can make that transition a smooth one.
Okay, great. And I'm assuming, is there big cost on that? Is it really expensive to get that consult?
Well, we charge for our time, obviously. If you want a one-on-one, more hands-on, you want us to hold your hand. There is a cost behind it, but you know, I tell people this, especially when it comes to traveling, knowing what I know now, if somebody would have charged me even $200 an hour back in 2011, when I first came to Africa, with the information I have now, I would have saved over $1,000 just in travel expenses.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I always believe in getting consults because a lot of times they make sense. You pay a few $100s and cut out all the nonsense. Right. And that way I don't have to go to Namibia and look for Esther and find her office and all that. I need somebody to give me the address. So you know what I mean?
Right.
It just makes life a lot easier. But that's pretty much all I had, but I'll talk to you guys.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I'll be in touch. You said just you put the email in the chat again?
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat right now.
All right. Thanks a lot, man.
No problem.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, we'll go ahead and close out. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you go to OneAfricaProperties.com. Listings from Esther will be up soon. Again, I hope. Go ahead, Esther. Seems like you got something else you want to share.
I'm not sure if this question is now meant for me. Are foreigners allowed to invest in national parks, lands for putting up campsite for tourism, or are those restricted zones?
That's a good question. I don't know that. Maybe. Yeah,
this is not allowed in Namibia, unfortunately.
So
there are normally fees. There are normally fees when you are visiting Namibia. There are normally fees on campsites that you pay to enter and to use the facility. So that is what we call but the investment that she's asking about, I'm not sure if it's an investment for one to come run a tourism office in a camp or in a national park. I don't understand.
I think what she's asking, if I wanted to build like a campsite or even like a lodge hotel at a national park, as a foreigner, am I allowed to? I'm pretty sure I have to partner with a local, more than likely. Then I'll be able to do it, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know.
No, I'm not sure about that. So I need to find out more about it. So I can't answer it now.
All right, perfect. Everyone, thank you for joining. Until next time, make sure you visit OneAfricaProperties.com, your central source for real estate on the African continent. Until next time, family, Dynasty Mirror, search for Huru. Peace.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Esther, for joining us.